we can talk about that later. But just to them, like I don't know, man. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. Like this is once again, it was such a transparent experience for me, and it was a hard transparent experience because it was like, how do you?
This life's getting crucial, it's almost a been so much a mutual. I thought we were blessed, need the heavens to prove. Been searching for answers, can't find it on Google. So back to the drawing board, scraps on removal. I dibble and dabble, my mind starts to drool. And they said it's bamboozle. My ADHD isn't nothing but fugal. My weaknesses make me stronger than before. Damn it, how I've been bold. But I'm getting real close. Feel it in my gut, feel it in my heart, feel it down in my soul. Mama said that I got it. My homies say I'm a prophet. A caterpillar that was stuck in.
Welcome back to another episode of the Nice Cozy Podcast. We are back in full effect. We got Khalil back with us today.
Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? Let's do it, man.
But today we got a special guest with us today. We got Onyx. I want you guys to welcome him in.
It's the word, y'all.
Introduce yourself to the people.
I got you. What's up, y'all?
What you do?
My name is Onyx from the north side of Chicago. A lyrical miracle rapper, and just here to show some love to the guys. Yeah.
So this is a full episode with us. You got full. I'm nice. He's cozy.
You know that, man.
So we got our guests, and we are at Reckless Records. So we're gonna walk inside. Listen to. Yeah, we're gonna walk inside.
I ain't even noticed. They got the ornaments on the wall and shit.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
They got Biggie.
I got everything in here, bro.
James, first question. What got you into music? What got you into rapping? And how long have you been rapping for?
Oh, dang. So, what got me into rapping, I used to dance when I was younger. Mm-hmm. So I was really I was deep in the dance bag. Like, I'm not talking about just like hip hop. I was doing like ballet, tap, modern, contemporary. I was like a semi-professional dancer. And ever since then, I just fell in love with music. What really got me into rapping is my favorite artist, Childish Gambino. Crazy enough, I remember this distinctly. I was, I think 13 at the time. My brother was showing me music. He put me on to a lot of the stuff that I listen to now. And he showed me Bino. And Bino has this project, it's called Camp. And I remember listening to it. He has a song called Freaks and Geeks. And that's the first time I was listening to him. I'm like, oh, this nigga barred up. He real barred up on some shit. And I was like, oh, I can do this too. Ever since that point, man, I just started writing music. And literally from the age of 10, 11 to 13, I started writing music, and I haven't stopped. To the point of I'm 27 now, every day, I'm always writing something. My pen is never stopping, and that's just kind of how I got into it. Yeah.
That's a great question. I'm not gonna lie.
Some folk? Okay.
Building up on that question, bro, you mentioned your older brother. I'm assuming he's older.
Yeah.
So he was putting you on the music, you said around 13, 14 years old?
Man, honestly, my entire life. We was talking about this on the way over here. We was talking about favorite artists, and someone mentioned Kid Cudi, and my brother loved Cudi. So he was putting me on the Cudi, Kanye, Lupe, a lot of Chicago cats as well. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up. So yeah.
When I think about Chicago cats, and then you mentioned Cudi, you mentioned Lupe, you mentioned Kanye.
Yeah.
I feel I've been listening to music for maybe a couple years now.
Mm-hmm.
Just based off from when I met you, I feel one of the first things you mentioned to me was your music.
Yeah.
James has a song called, I think it's Jimmy with the Blue Socks.
Yeah, the project Jimmy with the Blue Socks. Yeah.
That project is still in rotation to this day. There's a song he has called Putt Putt.
Oh gosh,
yeah. And you feel me? If you haven't listened to it, you should definitely check it out. Circling back though, I want to say I can definitely more so see that kind of that musical evolution that you had based off the artists that you just named. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So your style of rap. When you mentioned Cudi, you mentioned Lupe, even people like Lucky, this whole idea cloud rap. You know what I'm saying? And boom bap rap too. Period. I feel you do. Mix those two really well.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. Just based off the artists that you mentioned, I can definitely see it in you know what I'm saying, your style of rap, your persona, but you also have your own sound.
Yeah, I'm trying to develop it still, man.
It sound like I've never heard nobody call ever had. You feel me? So, yeah, bro. Shout out James, man.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Because he's talking about some of your other past songs and stuff. So you had songs, I don't know when you started releasing, but from your say your first EP, What was it? Was there Sandlord that was up there, or was there something before that?
Man, it was, oh gosh, bro, I hate telling this story. So when I was in college, that was a great question
I
too.
did my research now. I'm like,
I'm saying he dived in there. Pause. But when I was in school, when I was in college, everyone knew I rap. Like I was freestyling. I had wrote a couple songs and shit like that. I do this thing called Minuteman Mondays, where like I freestyle over a popular beat by an artist, and I just put it out there. So niggas knew I rap, and they was like, "When you dropping the project? When you dropping the project?" And I was bullshitting. I'm like, I'm a goofy ass dude, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm dropping this project called Chicken Nuggets in the Bucket." And they was like, "Okay, all right." And my dumb ass actually recorded a project called Chicken Nuggets in the Bucket. That was the first thing I dropped.
okay.
So that was back in 2019. Yeah. That was the first piece of work. And it's like you can hear that I got the bars, but like, man, that shit was so bad. It's on SoundCloud, I promise you. If you type in Onyx Chicken Nuggets in the Bucket, you'll see the cover art of like literally a bucket with chicken nuggets falling out of it.
Definitely.
Bro, please don't. Please don't.
So my follow-up to that, we can move this way too. My follow-up to that is, where have you seen the biggest evolution from now to your most recent album of Talk? Like, where's the biggest evolution you see in your music, in your style of rap, in your flow? What would you say?
Oh, my bad. These posters hard. You were not lying.
Yeah, these are
They got the One Piece.
Yeah, they got it all. I think my biggest evolution came from what I'm talking about. In the music, I remember when I dropped Sandbox Landlord, the first one, and I had somebody mention to me, they were like, "Yo, yeah, it sounds good, but it just sounds like you're saying words over music, over beats." I took so much offense to that. I was like, "Bro, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm for real." I'm like, "I'm barred up, bro. Like, you tripping? Like, this shit hard." Yeah. And then I started working on Talk, and Talk was something that I found to be more of a personal project than anything else.
Yeah.
All the other projects were personal, but like I was also just having fun and talking my shit in it. Talk was more like I'm talking about some things that I'm going through or I'm experiencing in life. And at that point in time, for me, it was like, oh, like I get it. I was just saying words over beats. Now I'm actually saying stuff that makes sense. Like, Talk was purposefully created and curated that everything meshed well together and everything made sense in a chronological order. Everything was purposeful. And that's where the evolution came in. Like, I'm not just writing just to write. I'm writing to like make the audience capture a feeling, make the audience actually walk away being like, damn, like that was good, but like I also like hear a message. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get big inspiration from like Kendrick? You know what I'm saying? For real, because like he does that shit all the time. So I think that was really, I think that kind of was the answer to your question that I had.
Bro, what a great question, Cam, bro, because I feel like it really segued into my next question, right? So speaking on your most recent project, Talk, bro, it's definitely like, it's thematic, you feel me? It has a theme about it. Also, side note, shout out to Osaji too for also doing the cover art.
Shout out to Osaji for that cover art.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit is.
Yeah. Incredibly talented dude. But back on to James and the Talk project. When it comes to like the titles of your songs, also like I noticed that it was thematic. You got a song called I Don't Know Talk. You got a song called I think Church Talk. You got a song called like what was the thought process behind that? You said that like you kind of segued into it as far as like Cam question. When you said that you definitely wanted it to be thematic and you get you know what I'm saying? Like you get inspiration from artists like Kendrick. But you know, I feel like, can you break down more so I'd say even your favorite song on the project, if you could pick one, and why? Because like I said, a lot of the songs on the project, if you didn't check it out, make sure you go check it out. It's definitely great rap.
We'll do a whole breakdown.
For sure. But yeah, bro, like as far as like something as simple as the title of the songs and why they were so thematic, why they were so like similar, that's kind of why I want to know like what your favorite song off the project was,
right,
and why.
So the theme, the thematic part. First, I gotta give kudos to like everyone who was involved in the project, because it wasn't just the Onyx project. It was like a collaboration of like Onyx and the homies. My boy Chris Tina, met him through my brother, and he played a huge role in just engineering and helping like develop the sound. My boy Freeway Quez, who's my brother, like he like literally was there the entire process, the entire time. I met him in college, and we've been linked in like that since.
I'll also like point out I was introduced to Freeway Quiz off one of your, I think, older projects.
Yeah, he's featured on some of the stuff. He's featured on Sandbox. He actually produced. He started producing too. He produced Church Talk on the project and Pressure Talk. And then of course, shout out to Osage. Like he stepped in and like I met Osage day one and like showed him my music and talking about the project. And he just decided to, sign up to do he didn't sign up. I signed him up to do the cover art. I kind of forced him to a little bit. But still, like, I'm very happy to have him be here. But like, the way that the theme came around of talking, it's just like, I was making a song and I was writing to it. Freeway sent me the beat for Church Talk. And I was just talking about like, damn, at that moment in time, it was a lot of shit going on. My mom was in the hospital. She was in and out for, whatever reason. I was struggling. I was smoking a lot of weed, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, damn, bro, I need to take my ass to church. Like, I really haven't been to church, and I'm not really connected to that spiritual side of myself. So I started writing it, and it was literally like, oh, I'm just talking about church talk. And I talked to Freeway about it, and he was fucking with it. Even before then, we made Pressure Talk. And he had sent me the beat. He was like, you should do this for Church Talk. And once I had those two songs completed, I was like, I should do a project talking about different things and different subjects. And that's kind of how Talk came about. But my favorite song off the project, I ain't gonna lie, is Stress Talk.
Stress Talk.
Yeah, I just have fun with it.
I like Church Talk. I like I Don't Know Talk too.
Yeah, IDK Talk crazy. Yeah, those are my joints. See, you like Phoenix Cocoon, right? So
you have I'll get into it, but there's a bar from there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie. I wrote that in college.
Hold on.
That's
old.
That's an old song.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's the oldest song.
No, we'll get into it.
I got one small follow-up question too. Like, how would you say that you channel all of the, I wouldn't necessarily say like negative things going on to your life, but like hurdles that we just so happen to face in day-to-day life? How do you channel that into your art? Like you said, like it was a tough time. It was a tough time like during your life. How did you, in a sense, find that self in your, how did you find that within your soul to produce through times like that? You know what I'm saying? Because we all go through times like that, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like even at those certain times, like we may produce our most, you know, our not necessarily our best self, but our most authentic. And so, yeah, bro, could you just talk a little bit about that?
I'm trying to learn to be vulnerable with myself, and I'm in therapy now, and a big part of what my therapist tells me is like journaling and like writing down how you feel so it's not stuck inside. I always found music to be a way of like expression, especially when I'm feeling like I'm not being heard by other people, I'm just not being heard in general. And that's kind of where Talk came from. Like I was like, I want to be as vulnerable as I can in this moment in time, and like this is, like I'm gonna tell you this now, this is only surface level of like, there's a lot deeper stuff that I'm going to dive more into as I'm working on future projects. But I just have to sit with myself and be honest and be like, bro, like, make music for yourself so you can find some kind of relief and like, you can find some therapy within it, you know? And I also like wanted to showcase to people like, yo, it's okay to talk about these things. It's okay to share these things with other people. That's why the last song, Talk, is like, I'm speaking about my experience, but I'm also like, yo, like, confront your child with inside of you that's like, that's weeping and that's mourning and it's like dealing with a lot of trauma. Like, bro, just talk about some shit. So I think I just need to be more transparent in my music, honestly. Like, I had to be honest with myself. Damn, 8 minutes? Yeah, I just had to be honest with myself. I gotta go get a vinyl before I get the fuck up out of here, though.
All right. I do have a question for you, though.
Talk to me.
Because there's something that I see that I commend you for, in how you, all the people around you, you bring them in and you show them not only just through video and stuff, you show them in your music as well.
Yeah.
Like I hear the little voice memos and stuff in the calls, and I noticed that. What do you have to say about what those people around you mean to you and what they've like done for you in your career so far, and just supporting you and being there? Because you really do, you're so transparent with it and show it. So what do you have to say about those people in your life?
Man, I'm more than blessed to have the people in my circle that I do. All the voice memos in that project are like from people who either during that time of the creation of Talk were big supporters, or they play a big pivotal role in just like who I am. There's a lot of people that weren't even, even a part of the project in terms of like lending their voices that I'm gonna ask them to do something because I plan on dropping a sequel to Talk as well. And we can talk about that later. But just to them, like I don't know, man. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. Like this is once again, it was such a transparent experience for me, and it was a hard transparent experience because it was like, how do you vocalize what you're going through and allow people to like accept that and also not like feel iffy about it, you know? And like I just had the right people in my corner being like, yo, bro, like just do it. Yeah. Like my boy Freeway, who played once again a huge role in it, he was like, bro, stop. Practically was like, stop being a bitch, bro, and just like, nigga, put these songs out. Like Phoenix Cocoon almost didn't make the cut, and that's like his favorite song. And he was like, bro, you got me fucked up. Like put this shit out. This shit raw. This shit is real. People gonna fuck with this. But yeah, it's legit. It's legit. Like I don't know, man. I'm just blessed. I really can't even speak on it too much like right now because like you're gonna make niggas start crying in the vinyl store. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, bro. But yeah, I just love everyone who's just supporting me, even like all my friends and family members. Oh yeah. All right, we golden. We good. It's the one. It's the one for sure. For the shit.
Oh my God, is that Joey?
Yeah, they got Joey in here too.
What is this?
Hey, they got y'all boy in here too, Jack Harlow. No? Yeah.
Joey badass.
That's that shit too.
That's that shit, dog.
Man.
Like actually. Man.
Damn, I wish we had more time in here, bro.
Yeah, for us. This is a tough story, bro. A lot of shit.
Yeah, he about to freak out. Yeah.
They got Mac in here too, man.
They got everybody.
They got Mac too?
Yo,
they got Tyler over here. They got Tupac over here.
Man, I can't listen to Circles. I ain't gonna lie.
Like because it's bad or
because I'm a cry, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That shit's sad.
I got this album on my
Balloonerism? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, some of this posthumous shit is like not all that good. Circles is so fire. This is my favorite album of Mac ever. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be so transparent with y'all. I just cried to this album like a week ago.
What song? What song made you start crying?
The very last one.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, listening to it from top to bottom will really do that shit. I've listened to this album 30 plus times, bro.
Not gonna lie, this has been in rotation. This one has been in rotation for me the entire month of July.
Really?
Like the entire month, I just had it on rotation.
I swear to God, James, I've been listening to this album all month, bro. And I don't know what it is, bro. Like,
Mobby.
I really don't know what it is, bro.
Chicago kid, man, he raw as hell too. I don't know. What you think? Which one?
I mean, I'm gonna go swimming. I ain't gonna lie.
I might need to spin this tonight.
This track list is ridiculous. Like
it's insane. It's so slept on. It's not talked about enough. It's really not. Man, all right, I'm gonna have to get the Mac. I love Jid, but I gotta get Mac. Like text, Sasha, and Sin. Hey, and I got neighbors,
they more like
strangers. We could be friends. I just need a way out of my head. Hey, funny enough too.
For a way out.
A big inspiration for Talk as well was Mac Miller. Like this was a big inspiration for Talk for me.
Wow.
Because he was just like that transparency. You know what I'm saying? That 100%. I'm talking about. This and Kendrick's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like those two projects made me think like, how can I vocalize where I'm at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. All right, decision made.
I ain't gonna lie.
We got like 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
So we gotta cop what you go.
You not like.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right.
Would you like a hand?
Yes, please.
I kid you not.
I'm about to go home and cry to this.
Okay.
Super excited to cry to this. Yeah, I got a plan. Gonna go to work tomorrow, wiping tears on my eyes.
Riding to the crib. And the last song
cool.
just got me, bro. Like you don't even.
Y'all open 7 days a week?
Really one of them.
Okay, cool. I've never been here before. This is like really dope.
Got 3 locations. All
Yeah.
the addresses are going to be on your bag here.
Was there a location
all
downtown, right?
Yeah, 33 Wabash.
Is that one still open?
They all close at 7.
They all close at 7. Okay. All right, got you. 33. Okay, got you.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank
Y'all
you guys
too.
for letting us film too, by the
Thank
way.
you guys so much.
Thank y'all so much. Oh yeah. Damn, bro, we gotta come back here. We gotta get like.
Big
just
shout
go
out to
up there,
Reckless
yeah,
Records.
Yeah, as hell and just.
Check them out. They have 3 locations actually in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
This is the one in Wicker Park. We're gonna continue the conversation outside. But
Almost got
big
that
thank you,
Kendrick poster that
Reckless,
was over there too.
for this amazing store.
Oh.
Nice and cozy times.
Yes,
Reckless.
please do.
You feel me though.
Like that, he said.
All right, we back. See, I'm all for the transitions, bro. All right, so we are in Wicker Park. And we're gonna walk, talk, break down each song of the Talk album. And there's a skit I want to do as well. After this.
Yeah.
That low key is gonna. I'll tell you after this.
So, I feel like I'm the shortest nigga here, bro. Like compared to y'all two, I feel like I'm like. Yeah, there you go. Let's go.
All right, but you know.
Do camera trick.
Nah, I ain't tripping. I don't care about that.
Foreground, you know how they do on stage.
I'm just not used to being the shortest. That's all. I'm over here like, damn, you know. But it's all good. I ain't tripping.
But yeah, he is.
Yeah.
First question I want to ask you is about church talk. So to me, what I saw about it was staying in touch with what's truly important to you in life throughout life's problems. What did church talk mean to you when you were talking about it?
I mean, surface level is like church. You know, like I grew up as a church kid.
Yeah.
You know, a PK actually. My mom was she was gangbanger turned preacher, which is crazy as hell. But I grew up as a PK, so like church has always played a significant role in my life. But like recently, I haven't been going. Well, not recently, but in the time of making the song, the project, I wasn't going. Like, and I was just dealing with a lot of life struggles. So it's like, I need to go back to church. But like, if I dive a little bit deeper into it, it's about like finding whatever your church is and like being faithful to it. You know, like I view like church talk for myself as like going to actual church, but for like what I want the audience to take it as is like find whatever is healthy and wealthy for you, and be committed to that. You know what I'm saying? If your church is journaling, if your church is going for a walk, if your church is being around your loved ones, like do that so that you are healthy. Because like if you're not consistently in that realm, like you're gonna feel defeated more often than usual. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right. Next one, I don't know talk. And the sample. The under the water. How does it go?
I've been trying to breathe underwater. Yeah, that shit hard. I've been trying to hide 'cause I'm scared. Right on me, yeah.
So that one, it perfectly coincides with the song to me. And then it talks about the messages of life struggles and the problems and how to overcome them. But like how you really don't know, like it's all this stuff. Just and that sample to start it off, I was like, wait. And
you get it. You understand.
So,
okay.
I was there with it. I've listened to the song probably. When album music come out, I'm gonna be top some percent.
I believe it. Front row tickets and everything.
But yeah. So what was it about that song? Choosing the sample, the process with that.
This is changing for me, but like that was a YouTube beat. So the way that I grew up with music is I was always on a red line going to and from school. And in the midst of that, like I was bored. It was either watch anime or write music. So I'll go on YouTube, find a beat, and I just start going at it on my phone or in a notebook. So I heard that beat on YouTube, and I was like, this is speaking to me, because like in that moment in time, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Like I feel like I was just drowning under the pressure of like I'm trying to go back to school. Me and my shorty, we're trying to figure out our relationship. I was trying to figure out my relationship with my brother. Me and him like this, and like, but he also was my manager. We got into it. Shit didn't work. So like trying to figure that out. I'm just trying to figure out a lot of stuff. And that's why like I start off like, this life's getting crucial was almost that shit wasn't mutual. I thought we were blessed, need that heaven's approval. Been searching for answers, can't find it on Google. So back to the drawing board, scratch or removal. So it's like, I feel like I'm trying to like figure out what to do, how to get to the point I'm trying to get to, and it's like it's not happening. I have to restart so much, and that's kind of like that beat just spoke to me, and I was like, the sample, like you said, it was calling to me. I'm like, all right, cool. I know what I'm doing with this one, and I just started going crazy.
Yeah. All right, we can walk this way. Wow.
I bet.
The next one, Proud Talk. So what I got from Proud Talk was being scared of plateauing. Like the idea of reaching for greatness and not being looked down upon as well. But just like it's a battle of being. Yeah, slow down. My fault, Vic. My fault. We started trying. The idea of being proud of like what you're able to do and not being looked down upon, but also the fear of like, all right, what do I do when I get there? And like all like there's two sides of the coin, in the words of Khalil. So
that's a bar.
Like, what do you have to say about Proud Talk? What it meant to you in the creation of that song right there?
Second guessing myself was like the theme of the song for me. Literally, like it's the funny thing about this entire project is like it's so simple because all of the answers are in the title. They're all like there. It's like I'm asking myself, am I proud of myself? Like you said, it's kind of like, have I plateaued? Have I felt like I've been successful? Have I felt like I've reached a point where I need to be like, yo, I'm proud of James. I'm also proud of Onyx, and I'm proud of all this other stuff.
Wow.
And like you said, even the plateau bar that I said, I was speaking to myself, but I was also speaking to the audience. Like, you ever feel like you plateau? Like, do you feel like you plateau, nigga? Kind of just pushing yourself. Like, Proud Talk was one of the songs that almost didn't make the project because I didn't know if it was really gonna work or not, if people were gonna really feel it. But again, I had to like just sit down and be like, be proud of even the stuff that you may not feel is the most, worthy to you because you still put time and effort behind it. You still put in energy behind this stuff. And I'm like still trying to teach myself like, yeah, man, you've made it through a lot. You got a lot to go through. You're entering your late 20s. And it's like, you have no time to sit here and second guess yourself. You don't have time to sit here and like doubt yourself. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your moments. Be proud of your mistakes. Be proud of your wins. That's kind of what it was. Like in the beginning of the song, I'm talking about how I need help and I'm reaching out for help because I'm trying to I feel like I was trying to seek answers from people outside when the answers were within. I really had to just sit there with myself and be like, bro, like, look in the mirror, bro, and just smile. Like, stop doing too much.
Keep talking right now.
And that's just real shit. And it's like, that shit I'm still trying to figure out, you feel me?
You go this way.
Hold on.
Yeah, just like a side question from Cam's track breakdown list too. I just wanted to ask you, as far as producing, as far as engineering goes.
Watch that crack.
Yeah. Watch that, Vic. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But as far as producing, engineering, beat making goes, whatever the case, you mentioned Freeway Quez as well.
You got another one going on.
In terms of like him producing and engineering on your project, one thing I wanted to ask about that is, how do you explore that space when you thinking about when you thinking about beat making? Do you feel like you are your own advocate in terms of who could make the best beat for your type of rap, or do you feel like you need somebody else there to engineer? You need somebody else there to beat make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love this question, man. I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else. Like when I go to a studio session, when it comes to anything, like niggas ask me about music, they be like, yeah, bro. So like, who engineered this? Who made the beat? What's the plugins? Yeah. And I straight up tell mugs, I'm like, bro, I tell who made the beat, I tell who engineered it. If there's any other questions, I don't know. All I do is I write the lyrics and I just rap. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So like, but not to say like I don't appreciate the other art forms within the music realm. Because again, like Freeway Quez, he produced two of the tracks. He mixed a decent amount. Same thing with Chris Tina, my boy Chris Tina. He mixed some of them, and my boy Max. He mixed the last song, Talk, on the project. But again, like I wish I was more versed in like being able to understand how to produce. Something I plan on doing in the future. Yeah, because I play the drums at my church. Music has always been in my life. I want to learn how to play the bass, learn how to play the keys, and I want to learn how to produce. Engineering, I don't know, nigga. That's a whole nother language.
I wouldn't even sit here and lie. I know the difference.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and that's the thing. But once you dive more into it,
so when you go beat making, you go engineering, you go producing, like.
It's just words to you. You feel me? Yeah, but it's like I'm very appreciative of it because like if I'm just rapping and it's put out, cool, I have bars, but like the quality also matters. Yeah. It's like going like I don't know. It's like having your homie make food and then having like Gordon Ramsay make food. It's the same ingredients, but like the way that it's being dished out is completely different. Yeah. So it's like I'm very appreciative. And I owe them niggas a lot, like money, love, support, all of that. And I'm never not gonna give them appreciation, but like, I don't know shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Like you lay the track and then they come
Yeah.
back around and polish it, in a way.
That's pretty much, yeah. They're like really craftsmen when it comes to it.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Alright, getting back into the track list. Next song, Phoenix Cocoon.
I told them what's up to me now.
You had a bar in there that stuck with me, and I was like, this is fire. I don't want to mess it up, but you said people love to compare themselves. People love to compare themselves to the sun, but they don't want to resemble the moon.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute.
You been.
I said, wait a minute.
You been. He was listening. I like
said,
that.
wait a
yeah.
minute. Because right when you said it, I was like, because the moon still shine for real, but at the nighttime things are harder to see. There's so much stuff with that. Nighttime things are harder to see. So everybody loves to shine when everybody can see it as well. In the daytime, in the daylight, the sun is, everybody can see it at that time. Nighttime, you don't know what you see, but nobody wants to.
Right.
This is why interpretation is beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah, facts.
oh, yo, I love a good bar.
I'm so happy that like you catching all this shit when it comes to the project. Like this is what I was hoping to get, and it makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing, and like I'm so appreciative of like this, cause like it makes me even more motivated to do more music. No, that bar, I'm surprised you caught that. Like not a lot of people talk about that bar. That's crazy as fuck.
Literally, right when you posted it, I think I commented, I was like, this bar is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Cause it's just one, there's not a lot of music nowadays that you can hear all the bars that are coming through off of just like that's the part I like about Cole and stuff too, is like you can hear the bars being said and you can take those, think about it, and there's stuff you may not realize until the second time you listen to it.
Right.
And then you're like, wait a minute. So it's just,
I feel like there's
and the
also
song's called Phoenix Cocoon.
Yeah.
when it comes to rappers like James too, I feel like sometimes you won't even, like, you know how you say you feel the bar, you can then take it and still listen to the music at the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it won't click to you until you actually go through it. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually in that situation, you're just like, damn, like this what Cole was talking about, this what Kendrick, this what Jay Onyx was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like no bullshit, bro. And
Yeah. I'm in the business of like forever music. I don't want to make music for the moment. I mean, we talked a bit about this on the way over here. Like, music is so obtainable by anybody. And it's to the point where like you blow up on TikTok with a song instantly, like you in a rap game. And it's like we're missing the essence of like today in modern time of like music that holds weight throughout time. I mean, do I want the numbers? Yeah. Do I want the popularity? Cool, yeah. But like, I want people to like be able to listen to my shit and feel it.
Yeah.
So like, even at like that sun and moon bar, like, oh man, I wrote that song so long ago too, which is crazy. I remember I was in a moment of like, I was in college and I was in the midst of like, what is popularity and what does it mean to just be, you?
Yeah.
The sun, everybody wants to shine, but nobody wants to resemble the moon because no one talks about the dark times and what it's like to try to shine through the dark. You know what I'm saying? It's like they both matter. They both hold weight. And it's like you can be both in. Like there's no yin without yang. There's no, day without night. There's no, you know what I'm saying? So no love without hate. So like I always find that to be important of like, man, like that's crazy you caught that. I ain't gonna lie. That's hey man, yeah. I'll fuck with that. Yeah.
And that's deep, bro. That's deep, for sure.
That bar is crazy. And the song's called Phoenix Cocoon. Like the Phoenix rise, the sun, and then the cocoon is like you can't. You're in the. You're growing. There's layers to it.
Yeah, Phoenix rises from the ashes. So it's like,
Lord,
Like
there's layers to
quadruple
it.
entendres type shit. Like
yeah.
And this is when I heard that and caught on to that, I was like, I can't believe that I'm in arm's reach distance of somebody that, you know what I mean? Not even also like, you see people that are this talented and then you can say, I've talked to somebody this talented and had conversations with somebody this talented. And that's just like, man, that's crazy.
I appreciate that,
Crazy.
man. I'm just a nigga though. I'm
but
just
you're
a
more
nigga.
talented than a lot of these artists to me. I'm not gonna have you say this because you stay humble with it. But to me, you're more talented than a lot of artists that I hear
I appreciate
and see
that,
on the
man.
radio. So it's just like, or not on the radio, on Apple Music. I don't listen to radio. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just, that is the real. And I want to go into the next song, which I first heard in person, Pressure Talk, at the Vino Studios event. Shout out Andre. But
Shout out to Vino.
So when I heard you perform Pressure Talk, I was like, this is crazy. There were a lot of artists, good artists at that event too, which was like crazy in itself. But yeah, Pressure Talk. Let's talk about that. And I do want to do a skit with that song. But it was more about the pressures to succeed, like to do well for those, not just myself, but those around me. And like, so I can be living at this state, which I feel like we all go through and want to like, this is where I want to see myself, but there's a lot of pressure and stress that comes with thinking this is where I want to be. So what do you have to say about like where that song came from, rooted from, and how not only was it to make it, but how was it a release for you in saying that, in like making that song, singing the song, rapping the song? What was it like to get all those emotions out?
Pressure Talk came from being a creative, and like it transparently came from the pressures of what I put on myself and what was put on me from like the people around me. Like, not saying like it was any ill will or any bad intent from anybody, but like when people can see what you're capable of, the expectations are set high. And you do the same for yourself. Comparison is a thief of joy, you know? So like when you know that you're capable of doing something, you're seeing people around you, you're on social media, you're looking at folks who do the same thing as you, not to the same caliber, but they're going crazy, they're making money, they're making a career off of this. It's like, okay, cool. Now I feel like I gotta catch up. You know, I feel like I gotta rush to get to this point oh, that's so cute. To get to this point of like, I feel like I'm moving on borrowed time, you know, and it's like, I hate feeling like that. Especially as I get older. Like, it's like, why do I feel like I have to rush to get to these things? And Pressure Talk was kind of like a release of that. I say kind of because like I still haven't mastered the idea of like not feeling so pressured and so stressed out. But it's just like I set these expectations so high for myself, and I set a time limit for myself to reach those things, and it's so unrealistic and it's so limiting to myself, allowing me to be free and just to relax. But also like I appreciate the pressure because there's a bar in there where like I say, pressure's making diamonds, I'm a diamond in a rough type. Because without pressure, like you can't allow yourself to push and become more.
Bring a ballpoint to
you know,
fight.
like even like for example, y'all with
Ballpoint pen to a gunfight.
Ballpoint pen to a gunfight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even with y'all, like y'all in college, you know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of pressure that y'all can relate to when it comes to like, what is it like to graduate college, find a career, full-time job, you know, and you're transitioning into adulthood. That's very stressful. And it's like, even afterwards, I thought that was going to be it for me. I had a crazy thought and fantasy that like, it was going to be a point in life where I got everything figured out and I was just going to be chilling for the rest of my life, and that's just not real. So pressure is just like, Pressure Talk is gritty for me and it's real, and I love the song. It was the first song from the project. And my boy Freeway sent me the beat. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, bro.
pressure's just real, and it's just like, stress is real, and it's just like, it felt good to get it out there, to let like to be like, yo, I'm dealing with this pressure, but like I'm still that nigga. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, you know. But it's like I have yet to still figure out how to get out of that. I learned that eventually I need to slow the fuck down so I can focus on me more. Yeah.
That's a great question, bro. I feel like of all the songs that veer from the great track breakdown list that Cam has, I feel like Pressure Talk as a song in itself, I feel like of all songs on the project, it definitely encapsulates maybe a feeling that everybody goes through. You know what I'm saying? When you bring up the idea of social media and the pressures and such that it kind of like puts on us as society, and even like, you know what I'm saying? Just us as people, us as men too, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be real too as well. So just the idea of transparency is definitely valuable. But the idea that I wanted to get behind Pressure Talk is just when you think about the people that put pressure on you in your life, right? And you appreciate, like you said, you really appreciate the pressure. You actually just said that, so I really do appreciate that quote as well. Appreciate the pressure because you started off your statement saying that there are people that are going to hold you accountable because they know what you're capable of.
Right.
Like, that's a beautiful thing. That's not only something that, you know, like, we should take advantage of, but we shouldn't take it for granted in life as well. Like people definitely see like the light in the stuff that you do. Like it's the reason why we wanted you to come on the podcast to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually speak. You know. But yeah, just this idea of pressure and people putting pressure on you as an individual because they know what you're capable of. You explain how you channel that, but then not only compare the pressure that people put onto you and the pressure that you put onto yourself. Like how does that differ? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you hold yourself accountable while also giving yourself grace? Because like you said, you got to sit back, you got to relax sometimes.
Hey, bro, my nigga on a moped in a ski mask. He is dangerous.
I was about to say you do not turn
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
But yeah, man. The difference in pressure that people put on you and the difference in pressure that you put on yourself. You would explain a little bit of like you feel like the difference to you, and on top of that, like, yeah, how do you give yourself grace while also holding yourself accountable?
The amount of pressure that people put on me is because they have faith in my success. The pressure that I put on myself is because I have fear of failure. And there's the difference from it. That's more of an internal battle than anything. Like, I don't mind the pressure. I grew up in a single parent household, and I watched my mom, you know, raise 3 kids by herself while getting her degree, while, you know, fighting to survive as a black woman in America, in Chicago of all places. We lived on the north side of Chicago, going all the way to Inglewood every single day so she can go to work.
Yeah.
Hour plus drive there and back every single day, still feeding us and all this other shit. So, like, my mom has been up under a lot of pressure, and she's like one of my heroes when it comes to like where I am and how I got to this point where I am now. But I know that people have faith in me, and I know I have a great support system and people who know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm capable of. And then there's always that sense of doubt and fear of like, if I fail, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? I'm letting all these people down, and I'm letting myself down. And that's the difference, you know? It's just like how I take in and how that pressure is being applied. And that's something that like I'm still learning to work on, man. I'm learning to say no to a lot of things because I'm also a people pleaser, and that adds to the pressure. And I can't help anybody else if I can't help myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's like the biggest difference. And I still want people to apply pressure to me. I still want to apply pressure to myself, but I got to do it in a healthy way that doesn't deteriorate from like me being able to live life and feel present at the same time, you know?
And I feel like it's important to have people like that in your life that push you, you know, to a certain extent. Like you got your homies, you got your engineering, your producing homies. I'm sure they push you in a way. The man to the side of me is like like Cam's to me, he's one of the biggest inspirations that I feel like I have to this date, for real, because it's how hard he worked, you know? So sometimes like you need somebody to push you, bro, for sure. Like, so yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, and I think a part of pressure is like vulnerability too. Like you got to be vulnerable, you got to be honest, like with the people around you and with yourself. So I think it's really great that y'all have that strong connection and being able to like be transparent, you know, because I wouldn't be able to get to where I'm at right now if I wasn't surrounded by people who were able to keep it real with me and apply positive pressure. I was talking to my shorty about going back to get my master's, and she was like, if you don't just go back to school, bro, like stop tweaking, like you doubting yourself. And I just went back to school, and like I'm almost like about to get my degree for real. So
it's almost like sometimes people around you got more faith in you than you have in yourself at times.
Facts.
You know?
The man in the mirror, I'm telling you.
But going on, I also appreciate the kind words.
Bro, always.
Appreciate that.
The GOAT. Bro is the GOAT for real. Anyway.
But going in, we talked about stress a little bit, and going into stress talk. In stress talk, I got a lot of words of stuff that you want while you're stressed, and like the things that you like have to feel like you need to cling to like deal with the stress. So where that song, I feel like coincided a lot, like you were saying, with pressure. But yeah, what do you got to say about stress talk?
Stress talk is an inconclusive song because there is no resolution to it because I'm still dealing with stress.
Yeah.
In the song, I talk about, damn, I need a new job, new crib, damn, I'm trying to get paid, I can't sit, damn, I've been upset, I throw fists, damn, I'm just 26 with no kids, how does that look? And I'm talking about like different things that stress me out. And if you listen towards the end of my verse, I'm like, someone slow down the pace and pass me an 8. So rather than like actually positively dealing with my stress, I'm resorting to habits to distract myself from being stressed. Hence, smoking weed. So stress talk is like, it's so relevant even now within my current state of life, and even relevant to other people. And I think it was purposeful for me to be like, that's just where it is. Like, I don't think that like it's realistic to be dealing with something, put it in music and put it out there and like have a conclusion, because that's not the reality all the time. Like, I don't have the answers to being stressed. I'm still stressed the fuck out. But I love that song because it's fun. It was fun to make. When I'm feeling stressed, I'm just over like, okay, when you'll be found. I just be bouncing my head. And shout out to my boy Jay West. My nigga went crazy on that verse. Like, he's the only feature on the whole project, so I was gonna have no features. And I just couldn't write a verse to stress talk, so I hit him up and I was like, yo, it was some other niggas I considered too. They didn't get back to me, so I hit up Jay West and he was like, yeah, I got you, bro. And man, he raw as hell. Please check him out. Like, if y'all get a chance, nigga cold. But yeah, stress talk is just inconclusive, and like, it's a part of the story of talk. Like, talk starts off with like me talking about church. Yeah. And then like I'm feeling lost because I'm not going to my church, whatever my church is. And I was like, fuck, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I'm at. IDK talk. And then it goes like, okay, fuck, I don't know what's happening. Like, am I proud of myself? Proud talk. And then I'll go back and I'm like, shit, I'm questioning myself. There's so much pressure. All this pressure leads to stress. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, everything is kind of put in order for a reason. Yeah.
So intentional, like, in the project though, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he summed it up amazing with talk. That's really what I had noted down, that talk was the perfect sum of like all these conversations, the various forms of conversation that you have, not with others, but with yourself. And I think that was the biggest thing of the whole album. It's not just these things that you're dealing with others. These are all internal stuff that we deal with. Right. You know what I mean? And that's like the most beautiful thing about the album is we can relate to it heavily. I feel like everybody has had the same like thoughts that you brought up in the album and can relate to each and every one of the songs.
One of the emotions. Like, even when you think about the cover art in itself, the cover art, the way it was painted, like, when you think about
it down in the last video too that's coming out.
I'm excited to hear about that.
Video come out.
Yeah. So like, again, shout out to Osaji, but I feel like the concept of Talk 2 in itself was just an encapsulation of so many different emotions. Yeah. Like, when I think of when I look at the project and I looked at the cover art, because cover arts are big to me, you feel me? Like, it's the first thing you see, like, And like, I was so heavily invested into this cover art because like it make you feel heard, bro. Like, it make you feel like all of your emotions are being addressed at the same time or on the same project, for that matter. And like, I just want to say, bro, you did a great job at, just encapsulating that theme as a whole, bro. And you and Osaji, bro.
Yeah,
I really appreciate Osaji. Like, I showed him the vision. He listened to the project. He fucked with it. Originally, it was AI cover art. I hate to say it. I hate to admit it. But I needed something, a concept. And like you said, it just like, it's a beautiful mess. It is. And bro, it's crazy. And I'm so excited because it's hanging up on a wall. It's in a cubicle. It's in Spring Hill in my office at work. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know about the cubicle, bro.
They don't know about that.
He was actually trying to get it for a vid.
Oh, he was? He could have told me. I want to get, bro. That's man, bro. But that shit is like, I look at that shit. I remember the first time I saw it, and I was like, I'm about to cry. Like, bro, this shit nice. It's beautiful, and like, there's so many emotions that are being on display there that just means a lot. And it's just, I want people to like look at that and be like, what does this mean? What does this mean? How does that relate to me?
That's exactly how I kind of interpreted the cover art. What emotion is he going through? What emotion is he going through? What emotion is he going through? You feel me?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Thank you.
All right. There's something I did want to talk about that you mentioned earlier. You said there's James and there's Jay Onyx.
Oh.
And you said that very quickly, but I was like, I got to ask you about that. Where's the similarities and where's the differences between the two people? Because it's the same person, but like, where the lines blur and then where's the extreme for each side, would you say?
Man, I'm still trying to figure that out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I feel like James and Jay Onyx are the same person, but they're not in the same breath. I feel like James is like, those who know me, they know me as like the goofy kid, I'm always saying something crazy. Not like crazy, but like I'm just always saying some off the wall shit, energetic and all this other stuff. And then there's Onyx, who's the same person, but like more intentional, more serious, more purposeful with his words. And like, it's so much more, I don't even know how to like describe it. Like, I feel like Onyx is like who I really want to be. And then James is like a cover up. It's so weird to even phrase it like that. And I'm trying to figure out how to mesh the two together because I don't want to be Onyx or James. I just want to be both in the same world. And Onyx is kind of like, it's like a microphone for James to like really be honest with, you know, what's going on and like to project how I really feel while also being, you know, keeping that same realness of myself and like how I actually am. It's weird.
I feel like listening to your music, I can definitely say like you are the same person. You present yourself the same as far as like when you rap, as far as like you as a person. But I kind of get what you're saying though, as far as like Onyx being, it's kind of like this artistic outlet for, you feel me, for yourself, you know?
Yeah.
The stuff that you go through, you can express more freely as Onyx rather than James in a way.
Watch the crack.
And that's real, bro. I feel like, honestly, I feel like...
You got two more behind you. My bad, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good, bro. Definitely don't want him to drop that, bro.
No, for real. Or hurt yourself.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
That's the second priority.
Camera first, man. Camera first.
I'm just looking at this expensive ass camera, bro.
Then don't get hurt as well.
Every time I look at this camera, it reminds me how expensive it is. Like, look at
bro, that motherfucker is expensive. You feel me?
So yeah, bro. I feel like I know what you mean though. Using Onyx as, you know, an artistic output, you know, to say the things that you probably truly want to say.
I think the best way to sum it up is like, it's easier for me to talk about how I feel as Onyx than as James. It's crazy how like I can sit and drop a project about my deep emotions.
That bench over there?
Yeah.
I was thinking that one or that one. We can go that one though.
Want to be a superhero?
All right.
Bruh.
So we found a bench, but
2009 is crazy
let's
too.
continue the conversation of the difference between Onyx and James.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the best way I could sum it up is like Onyx is, I'm more comfortable as Onyx talking about what goes on in James's head.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that, but I want to be able to do both. Like the entirety of talk is like me talking about these deep emotions, but like I ain't talked to the homies about that, you know. I talked to my girl about it, but like that's my girl, that's my shorty, that's my boo thing, you know. It's like I don't talk to my family about this. I don't talk to the other people that are important in my life, and it's like I should be able to feel comfortable doing that and not just using music as therapy, because then I'm still holding it in as James.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's just like the biggest way to sum it up. Like I feel, yeah.
And I'll ask you this question, and then we can get into the speed round of questions. When you think about your music and what you wanted to do for not only those around you, but I'll wait to ask this.
Go ahead.
I'll wait to ask this. No,
How
you're all
y'all doing?
good. You're all good. All right, I'll ask you this question before we get into the speed round. When you think about your music and what it says to people, what do you vision for your music doing for others, and what they take from it, and maybe what they gain from it as well? What do you hope people get from your music?
I hope people gain confidence. I hope people are able to take my music and apply it to where they are and be able to relate to it in a way to help them grow. When I do get to the point where like my music starts generating money and like all this other stuff, like it's always been deeper than the music. I don't care about being a millionaire or nothing like that. Like, let me get some funds for me and my family, get that shit back to the community, give it to the people that need it. Like, it's always been deeper than the music for me. Like, I want people to hear my stuff and like feel some sense of energy behind it that they can take with them and either feel good, feel sad in the moment, feel happy, feel depressed, like feel how I'm feeling and knowing that it's okay to feel like that. Like, it's not like we're human. You know, we go through shit every day. Like we have good days, we have bad days. Some people have greater days, some people have worse days. And it's like you're not alone, like at all. Like that's the last thing I want people to feel like, because I felt like that. And there's moments where I still do feel like that. And it's like, that's why I listen to music. Once again, like we talk about Mac Miller, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas crying listening to Mac Miller because we feel that shit.
It brings people together, bro.
It brings people together. So it's like, I just want to be on stage one day rapping my shit and motherfuckers in the crowd rapping it with me and we all crying because we all sad, but we having a good ass time. Like that's what I want. I don't give a fuck about the fame. I don't want to be famous. I want to get some money from this so I can live comfortably. And I want to be able to just bring energy to motherfuckers so they can feel okay.
And for one, I feel like you should never feel bad for wanting to make a living doing what you love. Because there's people out there that are doing way shittier things for money, you know?
Facts.
So with that being said, bro, I wanted to say that like the Project Talk definitely embodied that. It embodied like you are not alone, bro. A lot of people go through the same type of emotions that you discussed on the project. And you know, that's the feeling that it's giving people. I feel like you putting substance into your music too. We talked a little bit about it while we were walking, but like it ages well, you know what I'm saying? And it transcends well, you know, like in 30 years people still gonna be able to come back and listen to that shit because it has substance. Yeah. And I think that your music is gonna age really well, bro.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you, bro.
Just based off, you know, the thought process and the structure that you give your music, but also just like you rapping your truth, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, like when you rap your truth, bro, it's gonna get through to people the same way artists like we talked about, Mac Miller, same way artists we talked about that you get inspiration from. They bring people together, bro, and I definitely see you being one of those people, bro. So
thank you. And it's more than just me, bro. Check out the homies, man. Check out Freeway Quest. He just dropped a crazy project. I need y'all to check his shit out. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Say his IG to the thing.
What's this nigga's IG, bro? Hold on.
I'll put it up to the...
No, I'm curious about these speed round questions too. But Jay West, he on IG. I'm gonna send these to you so you can put them up there.
Yeah, so he'll send me his IG. It's gonna be on the screen like right now.
Shout out to the homies, nigga. Yeah.
Check out the latest episode coming up with Cam and Osage too.
Oh yeah, that'll be out. So go back to that and watch that. It also has the album cover breakdown on there a little bit, from the colors to the faces to the expressions. That is all on that episode at Chicago Guitar Exchange. So yeah, go tune into that
the
as
man
well.
Behind the project himself,
yeah,
in the flesh, man. Go check it out for sure.
All right, speed round. What's up? What's the word?
All right, so we'll get into the speed round of the podcast, where we're basically just gonna go back and forth, random questions, anything from so anything on the spot, whatever you got.
Does he have a time catch? Like, how much time does he have to answer?
Take however long or short that you want
for
these questions, but our questions will be quick.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try to answer them quickly too. See how much fun we can have with this.
And then at the end, I'll ask him one more like deeper question.
I got you.
Towards the end. All right. Favorite food?
Favorite food currently right now, burgers.
If you could listen to one album for the rest of your life, I'm gonna say for the rest of the month, what album would it be?
Rest of the month, damn, that's a hard one. One album for the rest of the month.
Month just started too.
I gotta look at my phone for this one. Hold on. Yes. I've been listening to some shit. Oh, matter of fact, Tierra Wax, Wax Museum. Shit hard.
Okay. Type shit.
If you could have one superpower for the rest of your life, what would it be, and what would you do with it, and why would you choose that one?
Spider-Man, all of his abilities, does that count? Because I mean, I'm lazy as fuck, so I like to, you know, web swing for things. And I mean, shit, it's Spider-Man. Like, who doesn't want to be Spider-Man? What? Like, come on, man. What? Yeah.
Type. Okay. What is the greatest sneaker of all time in your opinion? Any brand, any time era? What's your favorite shoe?
Hey, bro, you asking the wrong man. I don't wear shoes. I'm not a shoe guy, but K-Swisses. What you talking about? Nah, I'm bullshitting.
K-Swiss?
K-Swisses, whole time, K-Swisses. The OG K-Swisses, if you know, you know.
It made me think about the Adidas shell toes.
I did not think that was good.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I am not a shoe guy, bro. I'm sorry in advance.
No, but honestly though, that's valid though.
If you know K-Swisses, them old joints,
Yeah.
he like, nah, nigga.
No,
I definitely had a pair of K-Swisses.
No, because my pops is gonna see this video, he gonna be like, yeah, he talking.
Yo, pops no game. I'm saying the OGs no game, bro. They know, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he is Jay-Z talking. Oh my goodness, I just blanked on what. Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have any animal as a pet for a day, what would it be and why?
Any animal as a pet for a day.
Any animal as a pet for a day, what would it be and why?
What would it be and why? I got to think on this one.
Speaking of,
No, for real.
Isn't that crazy?
I would want a goat. And the reason I would want a goat is because I think goats are the funniest animals alive.
they are.
They'll faint and then they'll just yell at you. And they have a lot of personality. Yeah, those kind of goats.
Little pygmy goats too.
You know what I'm saying?
Small ones.
Either that or like a baby pig.
Little piglet.
Yeah, little piglet on me.
Okay. My question to you, James, is what is the favorite song you've ever made?
Currently, right now,
It might be on top. I don't know.
it's not even on talk right now.
Over the edge.
Hell no. Yo, you diving too deep. Oh my, he know too much.
Yeah,
he know way too much.
telling you, bro.
That's crazy.
He does his homework, bro.
Damn, that's favorite song I've ever made. I'm gonna mention this current song. It's coming out next year. It's called Big Bad Brody.
Big Back Brody.
That shit hard.
Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout for that. That shit hard.
See, I knew right when I said that you were gonna
Bro,
be like,
I was
no
like, oh,
way.
the edge. Hold on. That is crazy.
If you had to choose one or a couple people that inspire you, whether it's artists that are just like famous or just people around you that you know, who are those people?
Artist is Childish Gambino. He got me into rapping, but he also showed me that you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it. He's an actor, he's a producer, he's a writer, he's a director, he's a comedian, he's a singer, he's a producer, like music producer wise. He's been in movies, like, come on, the dude does it all. And other inspirations, my mom, of course, like, I have a hustle mentality because I saw her hustle. And like, she is successful because she works hard and she keeps her faith in God. Those are the top two. And God number one.
There you go.
On me.
There you go. My question is, aside from rap, what would you say your favorite genre of music is, and why?
Aside from rap, my favorite genre of music, I'd have to say, I don't know about favorite genre, but I can say favorite, an era I want to get more into, 70s and 80s. Funk. I think funk. I love James Brown. Is James Brown funk?
Yeah.
Yeah, James Brown, funk. James Brown is like, I grew up on James Brown. Crazy enough, my grandma played it all the time. So funk, for sure.
And this is one of the last questions I have, and I kind of have been asking. I asked Osage this. I'm gonna ask all the guests this moving forward. If you had to tell your future self something, whether it's just talking to them now, and if you look back on this video in the future, what would you tell your future self? Whether you can even say it to the camera if you want to, what would you tell him?
Take your time. There's no need to rush, and it's okay to not be okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Real simple. Just take your time, and it's okay to not be okay, man. Just chill. You got it.
I think that's a great question. What would you tell your future self? I piggyback on that and say, what would you tell your past self too, very quickly?
Oh, what would I tell my past self?
Yeah.
It gets better. It gets better with time, and stay faithful. Gets better with time and stay faithful. Yeah.
All right. And to wrap this up, is there anything else that you want to share that's either coming out soon, coming out in the future to expect, something that people may not know about and will be breaking news here on the Nice and Cozy podcast? Because we've been breaking news, I ain't gonna lie. Like, ever since the Spencer video, we've been breaking news. Spencer said they got an album coming out. But is there anything you want to share? We're gonna put all your socials and stuff all in the bio and stuff and all that, but anything you want to share about future endeavors?
Shit, bitch, I recently got engaged. Shout out to my fiance.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Number 2, working on a new project. Dropping next year. It's gonna be titled Oh Shit. 4-song EP. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That shit gonna be hard. Minuteman Mondays coming back very, very soon. Very, very soon. Yeah, and it's time to work. Yeah.
I like that.
I was gonna let you break that news because I was like, are you mentioned in the car? I was like, I'm gonna let him break that.
Hey, she gonna see that and she gonna be like, nigga.
Damn, congratulations.
Thank you. You ain't know, did you?
No, I didn't, man.
Yeah, man.
That's big, bro.
Fire,
That's
Yeah,
big.
appreciate
That's big.
it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're good.
No, you all good.
But yeah, so I want to say first, thank you.
Thank
for
y'all,
taking the
man.
time to like do this with us, and I know we've been trying to make this work, and it finally happened. So I'm grateful for that, and I hope that you like the video as much when you see it, just as much as the people that watch it. I hope you really like it as well.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I appreciate y'all, man. This is dope. I was waiting for this to happen. Thank y'all for being patient with me and for asking me to come through. And like, man, y'all got me. I got y'all. Let me know if y'all need any help with anything. I'll be gladly to come through and just support. Y'all got a dope thing going on. Keep on doing y'all shit. Like, I love seeing what y'all doing. It's giving me more motivation to keep doing what I'm doing. So this is dope.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
Appreciate you, James, bro. Big ups to both of them. You know, sometimes you just gotta give your friends their flowers, bro. Like, when it comes to James, I feel like him being musically inclined has always been a thing with him. He's always been a rapper, like from the moment I met him. So, you know, and then like listening to his music and then realizing like, wow, like, bro, it's really fucking cold. Especially given it's the music that I really like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, James works hard, bro. Go support him because, to Cam's point, I feel like he's definitely one of the best rappers out here. And then to Cam as well, man. Appreciate Cam holding it down on the podcast, being incredibly creative, from the editing to the idea, execution. Yeah, man. So, like I said, bro, sometimes you got to give everybody their flowers, bro. So I appreciate everybody for coming out today, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man.
But yeah, so we are the Nice and Cozy podcast. I'm Nice, he's Cozy. You just watched the episode with Jay Onyx. Thank y'all for watching, tuning in. Subscribe, follow him on all his stuff. Make sure we just went to a vinyl store today. One day you're gonna see his vinyl in the store, and then you gotta cop that. Just watch somebody's kid that's watching this video. They're gonna go to the store. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that's the
Jay Onyx right there on me, bro. I'm waiting for the day.
So just wait, and you heard that first here. So, love y'all for watching. Thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you hear everything coming out. Catch y'all.